Hey everybody, I'm Stephen Baldwin. Gosh, I look fantastic. Hollywood guy.
Usual Suspects, my favorite movie.
Proud American. First of all, I'm dressed as George Washington.
Sure.
An RV enthusiast.
Uncle Stevie B's about to drive the big boy bus.
This is my buddy Max, famous financial guru, and well, he's a little bit different.
I'm Honest Abe. You're Abraham Lincoln.
Oh my God, they're rolling their windows up.
Last but not least, my larger-than-life Pomeranian
Be nice.
and aspiring star, Rio. With all the drama happening in our great country, I'm hitting the road to have some fun. Meet everyday Americans.
See a nice frosty bud on here?
What did you call it?
Frosty bud.
I don't know where you're at. Baldwin.
What's America to you?
Our ancestors suffered the most.
And see how things got so crazy.
I was naked, completely naked.
He bit my finger off.
To hopefully start to bridge the gap. This is the Great American Pilgrimage.
Great American.
Welcome to Venice Beach, California. One of the coolest places to be in the world. Well, until now. Stephen is pondering how he can start a conversation that will help bring America together. But Stephen cannot do it alone. He needs the help of his trusted friend, famous financial advisor, Max Keiser.
Ladies and gentlemen, Max Keiser.
Oh my God! Whoa! What's up?
Thanks for coming.
Fantastic! I can't believe it. We finally made it.
It's been a long time, my friend.
Yeah.
Here we are. Haven't seen you, well,
Oh, 10 years, 15 years. It goes back 30 years. Remember, I saw you back in Amagansett, I think it was.
Amagansett, Long Island, New York. Back when you were roommates with Big Brother Alec. Now we're here in Venice, California, the very first place that was the motivation for me to ever ride on an airplane the first time, when Big Brother Alec flew me out, 17 years old. He had a place here in Venice, and I wanted to connect with you. Brother, I got an itch, and I'm telling you, with all I've done, all the places I've been, everything I've seen, I can't figure out what's going on in America.
What exactly, what are you thinking?
I mean, the word that came to mind for me was pilgrimage. Exactly. After, like, the craziest presidential election, the country's divided, but in a way that, like, I mean, the only way for me to figure it out, I think, is just go out on the road and ask people. Just literally embark on a pilgrimage of knowledge, so to speak, where we're asking everyday Americans from all walks of life, rich, poor, this, that, coffee guy at a barista to a military airplane pilot, whatever. I just want to drive along in an RV, maybe grab my dogs or something, and basically just stop along the way and just say, what's America mean to you?
We're seeing now that there is an open wound, and it's acting out in a number of different ways. There's a lot of street violence, there's a lot of protests.
Yep. Racism.
Coming to the fore. So now we're seeing it. It's not coming from a place of mystery. I think I understand.
It's exposed. The darkness is now in the light. But I see that vision and that dream of America and the hope that is America, I see that eroding. No question.
Right, so, but somewhere out there is the seed of the next revolution of genius.
And in that seed will be the spark of hope.
I'm hopeful. You gotta be hopeful.
Yep. That's what America's all about. What makes America great to me is the freedom to obtain the knowledge. See, once you have the knowledge, then you're free to make change. I'm not interested in my opinion. I'm interested in the knowledge of learning from other people's opinions. So I'm excited. For me, it's that important.
Do you understand that this is not a trivial thing? I mean,
absolutely. That's what is exciting to me. Because what I've learned is when you don't know something, do your best to surround yourself with the people that do. I also understand that, and this is part of why I called you, I'm never going to be able to to journey on this whole thing by myself. I'm going to have some help, and I'm going to probably need a whole bunch of people that are smarter than me to help me get it done. So I see we get out of the Cow's End. We go say hi to my 3 dogs that I have with me, brother, to go from here.
3 dogs. As we head on this spiritual journey. You're my spiritual guru. Of course I'm going to go. Wherever you say, I go. Of course. You ring, we bring.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, this could be an amazing movement and conversation.
Dude, let's do it.
We're going to go officially the Great American Pilgrimage. Brother?
Let's do it. Take us all the way.
And the dogs.
And the dogs.
Let's do it.
Before the journey can truly begin, Stephen wants to check in with the owner of this establishment
Come on, Max.
and get his unique perspective on America.
What's up, bro? Good to see you.
You too, man. You too.
This cafe has been here 50 years.
The longevity is rare. And to do it with such style, even rarer.
Yeah.
I built this from scratch. I didn't have any money, so I got the city to allow me to be my own contractor here and build this. You could never do it today.
Throwing all social norms out the window, Stephen gets down to brass tacks.
What's America to you?
Oh, America to me is what Venice is to me. It's the most eclectic subculture in the world. And why so many people come from all over the world and come to America and want to come to Venice is because this is what they really feel about America. This collection of people, white, black, brown, or just me, for example. I'm a white You can't call me a white you can't, but I am. I was born in Panama.
That's true.
Y cuando yo hablo español, es auténtico. People, when I speak Spanish, say, Jesus Christ, where'd you learn to speak Spanish? When I go back home to visit my family, I'm the only one that speaks English. You know? But I grew up in a barrio that was the toughest barrio in Latin America, very, very dangerous. The official name of the street, like you see Washington there or Pacifica, the official name of the street that I grew up is Sal si puede. Translated, get out if you can. And it's still that name today. Habla español y nació en otro país. You know, they look at me and they see me thinking, what the hell is this? But that's America.
Right.
That is America. You can be white as I am and be a Latino.
Right.
And I came here on a visa when I was 13 years old. And you wouldn't think it, you know, but that's what we want. We don't want you to be able to categorize everybody, and that's what Venice is for America. So this is what attracts me to Venice, that you can't judge the population here by the facade.
You know, the way you describe the Venice and your move here, it's edgy and even a little violent.
This finger here, see how much shorter it is? Right here, I had an altercation with a guy on PCP.
Stephen's thinking this gives a whole new definition to finger food.
And he, during our scuffle, he bit my finger off. Bit it off. Had it in his mouth. I didn't even know when it happened. I try to talk my way out of everything. If I get a guy here, I got a guy here yesterday, and he was taking people's food. I said, whoa, do me a favor, will you? This is a little business, and I'm here trying to make a living for my wife, my daughter, and guys that work for me are all locals. Would you mind taking it down the street? I'd appreciate it. And some guys have said to me, you know, nobody ever treats us with respect, and we appreciate that. I said, well, I try to do what I get.
Blessings, my friend. Thank you for everything. But we got to get back on our pilgrimage.
I want to give you a hug if
Brother,
you're going to leave.
bless you. Love you. Now, it's my turn to give you a kiss.
Nah, I'll take it. Give me another one.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
It's great meeting you.
See you soon, Mr.
All right,
Hartley.
guys. Take care.
Stephen and Max are feeling patriotic, so they decide to hit the beach and talk with some locals about the current state of the nation.
First of all, I'm dressed as George Washington.
We don't know why. Sure.
A. B. I'm a born-again Christian. Ba-da-da-da-da. Regardless of my views in that respect, would you think that the other person that could have become president would be moving the country in a direction that you would prefer? Or are you one of these people that says, think this guy is just all wrong, but maybe I should give him a chance? Or no way, he's just all wrong and they should impeach him as soon as possible?
I know what he wants to do, but he's going about everything the wrong way.
Why?
Everything. He's closing off borders, okay? People come to this country to do better, to technology, science, a lot of things. They come to this country because they know they can make it better. And when you cut all that off, how can America become better? How can America become great when you're cutting off all the talent coming in? So I have a big problem with that right there.
Really quick, just keep an eye on Max, make sure he's okay. I mean, we should be shooting that, it's adorable, but, so all I'm saying is, we all get together and start to talk about it. And this show is that conversation.
Right.
And you know what's up? Not that I think my boy's gonna solve anything.
Right.
This cat's shaking it up. And there's a lot about that personally I agree with, and a lot I don't.
Right.
What don't you agree with?
What don't I agree with about this guy?
You're talking about P45, right?
Okay.
We call him P45 because he's the 45th president.
Wonderful.
Okay.
I agree with most of what he represents.
Okay. The
but-
wall.
Well, I certainly think that we have to do something to know who's coming in the country after.
I don't have a problem with that, but what I'm having a problem
See,
with...
we're similar, and we didn't even know it.
Again, it's the way he goes about doing things. It's the way he goes about doing
Let him
things.
talk. I want to hear what he's saying.
But what I'm having a problem with...
Freedom.
But what I'm having a problem with is...
Go ahead.
We have Donald Trump, P45, saying that he should fire all the people who want to take a knee in the football stadiums, in the basketball games, as well as throughout America. They should be fired. Wrong. Why? Because it is their First Amendment right, and there's nothing in the NFL books that says that you can't show that you can protest in that light. It's time for us to not talk about the problem. It's time for us to talk about how we need to save the problem. So spread the word, what you heard, on how we need to strategize to get our people to realize that in spite of all years of past adversity, success can still be obtained.
Amen.
Huh? You don't hear me, though. You tune in me not to hear me. You tune in me not to hear me.
We're pretty sure they heard him. It's the end of the first day, and already our heroes, Stephen and Max, have seen the passion that Americans have for our great country. They're hoping the Great American Pilgrimage will bring them enlightenment and bridge the gaps that divide us.
Great American Pilgrimage.
Agriculture is going out of the big picture. It's a peripheral business which we need to maintain, we need to have it, but it's not the factor of the prosperity at all. The more we go forward with the drones, with the automatic GPS-driven tractors and other machines, we'll have less and less people employed. So the fact that we easily get the share of this business just shows how the rest of the world is getting rid of this business with the eagerness.
The village of Kalachi has been nicknamed Sleepy Hollow because for some unknown reason, its local residents have fallen victim to a sleep epidemic.
Чё, уснул, да?
Да, чё, сейчас вообще было.
Такое состояние, как будто человек выпивший. А так будешь, отвечают, все.
А вы игрались где-то еще?
У детей могут быть галлюцинации, потому что у них еще не сформировался головной мозг.
Такое ощущение, что у этого кресла появляются щупальца, и они вот тебя вот так вот прям ноги прижимают, и все.
Измеряем вот 8 показателей. Угарный газ, формальдегиды, углеводороды.
Это ствол шахты 6. Здесь выдавалась по нему руда. 180 микрон. Опасно. Население здесь где-то осталось 95 семей в поселке. Раньше было население 6,5 тысяч.
They're the war hawks selling you on the idea that dropping bombs brings peace, to the chicken hawks forcing you to fight in the battles that they start.
The news hawks try to tell you that celebrity gossip and tabloid murder trials are the most important news of the day.
While the hawks of advertising tell you that you are not cool enough unless you buy their product.
Watching the hawks, watching the hawks. These are the hawks that we, along with our audience, will be watching.
Great American pilgrimage.
Our heroes have started the conversation that will hopefully bring America together. Stephen's hopeful the rest of his time in Venice will be smooth. Okay then.
Hey, Rob. What's up? I'd like to maybe swap this out if that's cool.
Yeah, sure.
Right on. Appreciate it.
If you couldn't tell from his SoCal style, Stephen has long held an affinity for skateboarding.
Everything in here is the Arbor brand, so.
Oh, sweet. Can I put those wheels on that board?
Yeah, easy.
Look at this. What board is this?
This is the Rally. Rally Photo Series.
What's the trucks?
The trucks are Paris trucks.
So I'm old school, so
yeah,
they're
really
pretty
good.
New and they're sweet?
They're awesome. So they're reverse kingpin, so it's gonna feel like super surfy when you're skating around.
Really?
They're really turny, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
They're a lot of fun. Here you are.
Dude. I love it.
Very cool.
And you know, I'm a little glammy, so I had to go with the white wheel, bro.
Oh yeah.
You know, let them know you're there. That's what I'm saying.
Looks sick.
Look at Dakota's like, this guy's whack. Excuse me.
You need to get a lot more. Does he do this all the time? Sneezes like that? Bless you.
8 sneezes, bro. Well, thank you, bro.
Yeah, good to meet you.
Congratulations with all your success, guys.
Enjoy
Thank
your
you, bro.
voice, Steven.
Appreciate it, guys. Peace.
Yeah,
Thanks again. I'll talk to you. Ooh, it is smooth, bro.
Before the journey can truly begin, Stephen must check in with his dogs.
Everybody sit. Perfect on camera. And back to 1. And Rio, sit. Very good. That's very. Well, my brother Max, I'd like to show you something right over here. That you're more than welcome to join me in continuing, brother, on the Great American Pilgrimage. I think that this will get you there comfortably if your time and schedule will permit. Join
Yowza!
Get in!
I can't believe it!
Woo! Dash, baby!
Woohoo!
And the gap. The Great American Pilgrimage has begun!
Yeah, road trip.
Hey, Max.
Yo.
Don't forget to sit by the cow's end.
That's right.
With a bit of eagerness and a dash of excitement, our heroes know there is nothing that will get in the way of the journey.
This is our worst nightmare. Hold on a second. fire. This is really yummy. I wonder if because of these fires you could do like a smoked juice.
Well, you know, California is the biggest agricultural producer in America by far. Oranges? Oh, they got oranges. I think Bing Crosby. Thanks to Bing Crosby, he invested like all his money in orange groves. This is where we're in, orange country, citrus country. You're drinking that right there is the nectar of California.
I'll tell you what, Max, if you wouldn't mind, let's go for it. Google nearest citrus farm.
Grass Citrus Farm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, turn on the navigational support, and I need some more.
We're like 20 minutes away, dude. Grass Citrus Farm.
More nectar of the pilgrimage, please.
Let's go to the source.
Let's go.
As the guys hit their first stop on the road, they're hoping things go down a lot easier than a glass of OJ.
There's pulp. I almost choked on my pulp. Shall we dance?
All right.
Wow. This is beautiful.
Steven hasn't seen this much green since his cameo in Half Baked.
Check it out, Max. I think you'd look spectacular on that tractor.
It's incredible.
After you, sir.
Thank you.
Hey, guys. How are you? Nice to meet you, Stephen Baldwin.
John Glass.
Hey, John. And your name is?
John Glass.
John. That's well, Max Keiser.
Oh, how's it going, guys? Good to see you.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
All right.
So we thought it'd be fun to learn a little bit more about the orange business. Come say hi to you guys. Maybe you can show us some of your wonderful product and educate us on farming with oranges.
We got some right outside here. Let's go take a look at it.
Thanks.
These are our navel oranges here.
Please don't giggle at me, but this is an orange.
It's a navel orange.
And right now it's green.
It's green.
But it's gonna turn orange.
It'll turn.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, that's right. And you can.
You're not gonna spray it orange, are you?
You can see the navel. You could actually gas them and make them orange. But there's the navel. You know, that's why they call them navel oranges. There's a big navel on them.
Now, we were coming through the fire, as we discussed, coming down here. All that smoke, has that affected your business at all?
No, it has not.
Not at all?
No. Our biggest trouble is water and water availability.
And how long have you been doing this?
We've been up here since 1960.
From the 60s till now, has that water problem always been the case, or just progressively worse?
Progressively, it gets worse.
Right, just with population.
Because there's just a big demand for water and a diminishing supply because all of our well water is all depleted. So now everything we get here is imported. And so it becomes very expensive.
Everything, all the water for farming here in Riverside is brought from somewhere else?
Somewhere else. Yeah.
Wow. So we just want to hear, what's America to you? That's my question.
Well, gosh, it's just...
Just say whatever you want.
Okay. It's freedom. It's getting ahead, being able to work hard and get ahead.
Now, your family started this when?
1907.
1907.
Yeah, first citrus grove we planted.
And then you stepped foot on this farm for the first time, approximately what age to be working?
1960.
Right.
I guess I got to figure out how old I would be, but that's what it was.
Close enough.
Does America still have that family farming homeland, heartland? Is that still part of America?
I believe we do. I sure have it. We tried to put a grove in escrow the other day. We're expanding, even though we know we're doomed, because that's all we know how to do.
Sounds like faith to me.
That sounds like the most American thing I've heard all day.
Yeah.
Exactly. We know we're doomed, but it doesn't matter.
Much like this pilgrimage.
It doesn't.
We're just going to keep going.
We're going to go down fighting. Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
You mentioned the water as being a challenge. Do you think that's going to continue to be a challenge, or?
The water will always be a challenge. Our biggest challenge with the water has been our biggest challenge. Now we have a greening disease coming from China.
Say it again. It's a what disease?
They call it Honglong Beng. It's from China. Started in China. We call it greening. It's a little aphis And if it takes one bite of your orange tree, that tree's dead. 5, 6
What
years.
bites it?
It's an aphis.
It's like a psyllid.
It's like an aphis, like a little bitty, eighth of an inch little bug.
Wow. How do you fight this? This on the horizon is a potential doom that, am I right or wrong? It seems, is there nothing?
Oh, yeah,
we can
no,
do?
what to do. Like I say, Florida probably has 3 times, 4 times the trees in California. I mean, they're that much bigger in California, and they're done. Universities come up with a resistant rootstock, but the only thing is it doesn't bear fruit. So it doesn't do us any good. But they haven't given up. They're trying to come up.
Is that your attempt at some stand-up comedy, John?
No, that's the truth.
Okay. Listen, please try
I'll let you do the comedy.
professionals.
I'll let you do that.
I think we should head back in, and if I don't get a glass of orange juice soon, I'm going to faint.
Okay, we got that.
Follow you. Go for it. This way.
This way.
Thank you. It's a pilgrimage. That's what it is.
Real
Citrus
good.
pilgrimage.
They just put on the strawberries, throw it on it.
Gives us
Really
great.
good.
Hey, wow, I think I've got it.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yes! Brother, I'm going to get a bunch.
That's tangerine.
I'm going to get a bunch. Okay.
We'll get you a bag if you want a bag.
Max, get yourself some figs, Max.
Yeah, these figs are looking delicious. Nothing like
Get
figs.
figgy with it, bro.
I make
That's what
my
I'm
own,
talking about.
Fig Newtons with these.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Little bag to go, because, you know, some people who know me, Max, like yourself, they say that I carry around too many little bags of stuff. Like
All right.
I personally, I'll put my stuff in like a little bag over here, and then a little bag over there, and then a little bag over here, and then now we have an extra new.
Oh, that's so delicious. You must try some of this.
What is it?
That is a fig.
Oh, my Lord. Wow.
That's from the bounty of the earth, pal.
That's better than the fig bar I buy off the shelf over there at the fancy supermarket.
This is
It's the real deal.
Well, it's good stuff.
Pilgrimage, baby.
I think we're on it.
Yeah, buddy. We're on a pilgrimage. Yeah! Come on, brother.
You got all that we need for the rest of the journey, buddy. We got it all. Orange juice for days.
We're the citrus rascals.
With their sugar count back on track and enough fruit to last them the winter, our heroes are ready to take the next step on this epic journey history will remember as the Great American Pilgrimage. Next time on the Great American Pilgrimage.
Great decisions. Great American Pilgrimage.